Chosen one, this message has reached you because it was written in the sky. Nothing that happens in your life is by chance. Have you ever felt something greater calling you? Have you ever had the feeling that your story cannot end in struggle, scarcity, or uncertainty? Well, listen carefully. This is the moment of your transformation. The universe moves when a chosen one awakens. God has already decreed your victory, and now everything is aligning for you to receive what has always been yours by right. No matter what they said about you, no matter how long you've waited, what was impossible is beginning to manifest now. Before continuing, write in the comments, "I receive." This is your declaration of faith, your key to opening the doors of abundance. As you type these words, energies are being unlocked, blessings are being released, and a new cycle begins. Stay with me until the end, because this journey of words is not just motivation, it's a decree over your life. And from today, nothing will be the same again. Chosen one, stop everything and pay attention. Something grand is happening at this exact moment. Do you feel it? It's a greater force calling you, a divine call echoing inside your soul. It doesn't matter how you got here. What matters is that this message was prepared for you. Nothing happens by chance. The universe, heaven, and all spiritual forces have moved so that you would be here right now. This isn't just a motivational message. It's a celestial warning. You have been chosen. Your name was marked in divine plans even before you were born, and now the time has come to rise and take possession of the promise. For a long time, you may have felt lost, without direction, questioning when it would be your turn to win. Perhaps you've wondered if God really hears your prayers, if the universe is seeing your efforts. And today, I tell you with authority, yes, He heard. He saw every tear, every struggle, every battle fought in silence. And now, the moment of response has come. The darkness that tried to hold you is being broken. The weight you carried on your shoulders is being removed. You are being prepared for a new phase, for a time of glory and conquest. Everything that held you back is crumbling before your eyes. But understand this, it's not enough to just listen, you must act. This call is not for everyone. It's for the chosen ones. And if you feel something moving inside you, a fire igniting, a shiver running through your body, then this message is for you. Write in the comments now, "I am chosen, I accept my promise." By writing this, you are activating your faith. You are declaring to the universe that you are ready to receive. The chosen do not live on crumbs. They do not accept less than they were destined to have. You were made to prosper, to live in abundance, to see daily miracles happening in your life. And it all begins now. Imagine yourself some time from now, looking back and realizing that this was the day that changed everything. The day you decided to believe, act, and take possession of your victory. It's not just about luck or chance, it's about destiny. And your destiny is to shine. Nothing and no one will be able to prevent your rise. What is coming for you is so great that it will confuse those who once doubted your potential. Get ready, because the supernatural is about to happen in your life. Now take a deep breath, close your eyes for a few seconds, and visualize. Victory is already yours. And this is just the beginning. Chosen one, listen carefully. The time of scarcity has come to an end. The desert you crossed was not in vain, but now it's behind you. The doors that once seemed closed, sealed with locks impossible to break, are being opened before your eyes. The cycle of struggle, limitations, and fear is being broken at this very moment. Feel this within you. Something is changing. The weight of worry begins to dissipate, and a new wind blows over your life. Abundance is manifesting. For a long time, you found yourself trapped in situations that seemed to have no way out. Perhaps accumulated bills have kept you awake at night. Perhaps you felt powerless in the face of financial challenges, difficult relationships, or closed doors at work. But listen well, this no longer defines your life. What has pursued you until now can no longer reach you, because the season has changed. God saw your effort, your attempts to make everything work, even when no one recognized it. He saw the nights you cried quietly, with no one to comfort you. And today, He declares, enough, the time of lack is over. You may not understand how this turnaround will happen, but believe provision is already on its way. The right people will enter your life. Unexpected opportunities will arise. Doors that had never opened before will fling wide open for you. The promise is being fulfilled. Stop now and declare in the comments, I receive the abundance that is already mine. Writing this affirmation is more than a simple gesture. It's an act of faith. It's your way of telling the universe, I am ready to live this new phase. Spiritual, emotional, and financial poverty no longer has power over you. The days of struggle without reward are over. From now on, your harvest will be abundant. Can you feel that energy? It's the sign that everything is changing. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling peace instead of worry. Imagine opening your bank account and seeing a balance that brings you tranquility. Imagine living without fear of the future, knowing that everything is flowing in your favor. This is not a distant dream. It is the reality that begins to manifest now. But attention, to receive, you need to be aligned with this truth. You can no longer speak of scarcity, think of lack, live in the mindset of fear. You need to believe in abundance, act as someone who has already won. Today is the day your mind changes, your posture changes, your destiny changes. What once seemed locked is now released. Abundance is flowing in your direction. Get ready because the turnaround of your life has begun. This is just the beginning. Something even greater is coming. Chosen one, listen carefully. You are no longer in the time of waiting, suffering, and closed doors. The cycle has changed. The turnaround of your life is not going to happen someday. It is not coming. It begins now. Can you feel that energy in the air? Can you sense that something different is happening? This is not an illusion. God has already moved the pieces. The universe is already conspiring. The blessings that seem distant are being released. For a long time, you fought, tried, made an effort, but it seemed that nothing moved. It seemed like the answer never came. But that's over. The waiting time is over. Now is the time of harvest. The door that was stuck will open. The debt that seemed impossible to pay will be settled. The healing you waited for, the transformation you asked for, everything is manifesting at this moment. But for this turnaround to happen, there is something you need to understand. You can no longer doubt. If God said this is your moment, then who can say otherwise? If the universe is aligning everything in your favor, who can prevent it? No one. That's why I say with all certainty, get ready. Because the next few days will bring clear signs that everything is changing for you. Unexpected miracles will happen. Doors you didn't even imagine will open. The right people will enter your life. The flow of abundance is coming in your direction. But there's an important detail. You need to be ready to receive. Stop now and declare in the comments, I am ready to live my turnaround. When you write this, you're doing something much bigger than just typing words. You're sending a signal to the universe. You're telling God, I believe, I accept my blessing, I am ready. The turnaround in your life won't be small. It will be so big that it will surprise even those who doubted you. Those who looked at you and thought you would never get out of difficulty will be left speechless. Those who tried to stop you will see that nothing could prevent your rise, because when God determines, nothing and no one can undo it. Take a deep breath. Feel this truth taking over your heart. You don't need to fear. You don't need to worry. The turnaround has already begun. From now on, everything will accelerate in your life. Prepare yourself for unexpected opportunities. Prepare yourself to witness miracles. Prepare yourself to be surprised. Because your time to live the victory has begun. Chosen one, prepare yourself for what I am about to reveal to you. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to see the impossible become reality in your life? Have you ever imagined that dream that seemed distant finally coming true? Well, now is the time. Listen carefully. The impossible will be broken before your eyes. That problem that seemed to have no solution, it will disappear. That blessing that seemed unreachable, it will come to you. The scenario that made you doubt and feel fear, it will be transformed because God has already decreed it, because your faith is activating a powerful movement, because the entire heaven is in motion to manifest the miracle you have waited for so long. The supernatural is operating now. Perhaps you have spent years believing that certain things would never change. Perhaps you have already accepted that some promises would not be fulfilled in your life. But that was the biggest mistake. What once seemed impossible is now being accomplished. It doesn't matter how much time has passed. It doesn't matter how many times you thought you had failed. What is yours, no one can take away. The laws of heaven are working in your favor. Imagine a huge mountain blocking your path. You tried to climb it, tried to go around it, but nothing seemed to work. Now see that mountain crumbling before you. The obstacles are disappearing. The impediments are falling. The paths are opening. The transformation is happening before your eyes. What once seemed unlikely is becoming inevitable. Because when God decides to act, nothing can prevent it. Is a time of trials coming? Yes, but with a difference. The enemy may try to resist, but now he no longer has power over you. He may try to raise difficulties, but you are shielded. Because when God determines, the impossible bows down and transforms into testimony. You will witness with your own eyes. In the coming days, you will see clear signs of this movement. Something extraordinary will happen. It could be an unexpected phone call, money that comes from where you least expect, a contract that is signed, a door that opens supernaturally. Stay alert. And when that happens, you will remember this moment. You will remember that God was already preparing you to receive. But before continuing, now make a declaration of faith. Type in the comments, "I believe in the impossible. The miracle is already mine." By doing this, you are signing a spiritual decree. You are telling the universe, "I accept this blessing and I am ready to witness it." Nothing will be able to prevent this turnaround. Nothing will be able to reverse what has already been determined in heaven. Nothing will be able to block what is already coming to meet you. The impossible is becoming reality before your eyes. Chosen one, something extraordinary is about to happen in your financial life. Have you felt that weight of accumulated bills, that anguish of looking at the numbers and feeling that nothing seems enough? That feeling of tightness, of scarcity, is being torn from your life at this very moment. God is releasing supernatural provision. The universe is moving resources in your favor. An unexpected financial miracle is on its way. The answer you've been waiting for is coming. You've tried everything. You've struggled, done what you could, but it seemed like money slipped through your fingers. But today, this tide turns in your favor. The paths of abundance are opening. Hidden opportunities are emerging. The doors of divine supply are unlocked. Your enemies wanted you to remain in debt, discouraged, hopeless. But they will watch, unable to prevent, as God elevates you and places you on a new financial level. Prepare to receive unexpected provision. You may not see it yet, but resources have already begun to move in the spiritual world. Something is coming your way. It could be a work opportunity, an unexpected contract, money that was stuck and will be released, a gift coming from where you least expect. And you will know it was God, because this blessing will not come from human effort, but from divine action. It will be something so surprising that people around you will ask, "How did this happen?" And you will answer, "It was God. It was His hand acting in my life." But to receive, you need to be aligned. What does that mean? It means that you can no longer think like someone who lives in scarcity. Your mind needs to be ready for abundance. Stop now and declare in the comments, "I receive my financial miracle. Abundance is already mine." When you write this, you are connecting with this reality. You are telling the universe, "I am ready to prosper." Believe in this with all your heart. The financial change you've been waiting for is near. In the coming days, stay alert. A sign will appear. It might be a new connection, unexpected money, a gift, a promotion. You will clearly see that something is moving in your favor. Your financial life will never be the same again. God is releasing abundance. From today on, your name will be connected to prosperity. Chosen one, pay close attention. Something grand is being released in the spiritual world in your favor, and nothing can prevent it. No matter who it is, no matter what it is, no one has the power to block what God has already written about your life. No barrier, no envy, no opposing force will be able to interrupt the supernatural movement that is happening now. Do you feel that energy? That is the sign that something bigger is happening. Many times you tried to move forward, but it seemed that there was always something holding you back. Every time you came close to victory, an obstacle would arise, as if there was an invisible resistance preventing your growth. But now, listen carefully. That time is over. The chains have been broken, the bindings have been undone, the spiritual blockages have been nullified. No one can prevent what has already been released for you. The barriers that tried to stop you are being torn down. Perhaps they tried to discredit you. Perhaps some people cast negative words saying you wouldn't make it, but they were wrong. What is coming for you cannot be interrupted by words of envy, by criticism, by doubt, or by fear. Because what is yours has already been written in the heavens. God does not make mistakes. He is not late. He knows exactly the right time to act. And the right time is now. Everything that hindered you until now is being removed. The contracts that weren't signed, the business deals that didn't move forward, the opportunities that seemed distant. Now all of this will begin to flow freely. What was stuck will be released. What was withheld will be returned. What seemed lost will be restored. But to receive this blessing, there is something you need to do. Write in the comments, "Nothing can stop my blessings. I receive my victory." By declaring this, you are sealing a decree in the spiritual world. You are activating your faith and telling the universe, "I am ready to receive what is already mine." Enemies will see your rise and will not be able to do anything. Remember this: what God determines, no one can undo. If they tried to pull you back, now they will see God pushing you forward with speed. If they criticized you, they will see your prosperity multiplying before their eyes. If they tried to close doors against you, they will see God opening paths where no one imagined. Supernatural acceleration is coming. The next few days will bring clear signs. You will see something change in your financial life. You will feel an inexplicable relief in your soul. You will notice that something different is happening, and when it happens, you will know it was God. Get ready. You are about to experience an unexpected turnaround. Get ready. You will see doors opening where there were only walls. Get ready. You will witness the greatness of God in your life, and no one will be able to prevent it. Now take a deep breath and feel this certainty taking over your heart. Your time has come. Chosen one, listen well to this truth. The key that opens all doors of abundance, victory, and transformation is already within you. This key is called unwavering faith. If you can hold it firmly, if you decide to believe without doubting, then nothing else can stop you. Because faith has the power to transform the invisible into reality. Faith moves mountains. Faith opens paths where there are no roads. Faith breaks barriers and unlocks miracles. But pay attention, faith needs to be firm. It's no use trusting God today and doubting tomorrow. It's no use declaring victory in the morning and complaining at night. Unwavering faith is that which does not give up. You have already come this far, and that means something inside you already knows that the impossible can become real. Now, there's just one thing left: to remain firm even when natural eyes still don't see the change. To believe even when circumstances say otherwise. To trust even when the answer seems to be taking time. Because when faith becomes unwavering, miracles become inevitable. The barriers of doubt are being broken. Perhaps you have already started something in your life, but gave up halfway. Perhaps you have made requests to God, but after some time began to question if He would really answer. But today, that changes. Doubt is being torn from your heart. Insecurity is being replaced by a deep certainty. You are not alone on this journey. God is holding your hand. He is guiding your steps. And if He promised, then it is certain that it will happen. The enemy will always try to plant uncertainties. He will try to make you believe that nothing will change, that your prayer was not heard. But he is a liar. Heaven is already moving in your favor. The answer has already been sent. You just need to stay firm to receive it. Now make an act of faith. Write in the comments, "My faith is unwavering. I receive my transformation." By declaring this, you are breaking the chains of doubt. You are sending a signal to the universe that you will no longer be shaken by circumstances. The signs of your transformation have already started to appear. Believe, in the coming days, you will see something happen. A sign will come, a confirmation will arrive, a door will open. And when this happens, you will remember this moment. You will know that it was your faith that activated this change. Unwavering faith is the key that transforms dreams into reality. Nothing will be the same again. From now on, you will live a level of faith that you have never experienced before. Doubt no longer has space in your life. Fear can no longer paralyze you. The time of uncertainty is over. You are ready to live the supernatural because your faith will be the key to your transformation. Chosen one, pay attention. Something powerful has been activated in your life. You are no longer the same person who started this journey. What was spoken here is not just motivation. It's not just a moment of reflection. It's a prophetic declaration about your destiny. And I tell you with authority, from today, your life will never be the same. The blockages that held you back have been broken. The scarcity that pursued you has been nullified. The weight that was on your shoulders has been removed. You have been renewed. You have been restored. You have been called to live something much greater. And what is to come will be so great that you will have no doubts that it was God who did it. The supernatural is manifesting. You may not see everything now, but in the coming days, something will happen. A sign, a confirmation, an unexpected event. It might be an answer you've been waiting for a long time. It might be unexpected money coming from a source you never imagined. It might be a door that opens, news that arrives, a turnaround that changes everything. But when it happens, remember this moment. Remember that it was here that everything began. Because God has already decreed this turnaround, no one will be able to deny the transformation that is coming. People around you will notice the difference. They will notice the peace in your eyes. They will feel the strength of your presence. They will see prosperity arriving in your life. And they won't be able to deny something happened to you, something changed, something transformed. And this is just the beginning. What you have lived until now was just preparation. What is coming is much greater than you imagined. Your journey of abundance has begun. And now I want you to do something important. Write in the comments, "My life has changed. I accept my new reality." By writing this, you are sealing this moment. You are putting into words your faith, your certainty, your new destiny. And be alert, because in the coming days, you will see the first sign that this transformation is already happening. The flow of abundance has been released. The time of scarcity is over. Your faith has strengthened. And from today, your life will never be the same. Chosen one, hear this truth well. Your new time has already begun. It's not tomorrow. It's not a month from now. It's now. The universe has already aligned in your favor. The promises that were waiting for the right moment have begun to be fulfilled. The transformation you've been asking for is already happening. If you've come this far, know that it wasn't by chance. There is a greater force guiding you. There is a purpose behind every word you read, every shiver you felt, every sign your heart received along this journey. And now the time has come to act. No more looking back. No more carrying fears from the past. What was left behind no longer defines you. The time of hesitation is over. The time of doubt has ended. The time of waiting has finished. Now you enter the time of acceleration, growth, and conquest. The first evidence of your new time is coming. In the coming days, you will begin to notice clear signs that something has really changed. People who previously ignored you will now notice you. Opportunities that seemed impossible will now come to you. Unexpected invitations will arise, bringing new open doors. Answers that were delayed will finally arrive. You will see things happen so quickly that you will realize that the supernatural is really operating in your life. And when this happens, you will remember this message. You will remember that this is where it all started. Because God has already decreed this new time for you, nothing will be like before. Now, your mindset is that of a winner. Now your words have the power to create a new destiny. Now you walk with the certainty that victory is already yours. And to confirm this, make one last act of faith. Write in the comments, "My new time has begun. I receive this transformation." By declaring this, you are sending a powerful signal to the universe. You are reaffirming that you are ready to live this new reality. And listen well, something unexpected will happen soon. You will feel this change in your spirit. You will see this transformation in your daily life. You will witness that this promise is real. Your new time is not a distant dream. It is a reality that has already begun. And now, nothing and no one will be able to prevent your rise. Get ready, because the best of your life is just beginning. You have been praying, waiting, and believing in your turnaround. You have kept the faith, even when circumstances tried to discourage you. But now I need to tell you something very important. What God is preparing for you is much greater than what you asked for. You have been dreaming of a blessing, but He is bringing an overflow. You have been waiting for a solution, but He is bringing a complete turnaround. You have been imagining an open door, but He is delivering an entire path of opportunities. Your request was big, but the response will be much bigger. God is surprising you at this very moment. You expected just to get out of scarcity, but you will be placed in a time of constant abundance. You wanted just relief, but you will be flooded with peace and fullness. You asked for a small change, but God is rewriting your entire story, because He doesn't work with small measures. What is coming into your life will be so grand that it will leave everyone around you speechless. And when they ask you how this happened, you will say, "It was God. It was Him who did it." The preparation for the greatest outpouring of blessings in your life. But attention, you need to be ready, because when the rain of blessings begins to fall, you will need to have the structure to receive it. Prepare yourself to grow. Prepare yourself to manage this new phase. Prepare yourself to deal with a level of prosperity you have never experienced before. This is not just motivation. This is not just a possibility. This is already happening. Confirm that you are ready to receive. Now, stop everything and make this declaration of faith. I am ready to receive more than I asked for. I accept this abundance. By writing this, you are signing the decree of your new reality. You are making it clear to God and the universe that you are ready for this expansion. And be alert. In the coming days, something extraordinary will happen, an unexpected answer, a blessing that will come in a surprising way, a divine gift that will show that this word is real, because you were not called to live the ordinary. You were not chosen to live the basic. You were called to live more than you imagined. And now, that time has already begun. Get ready to be surprised. Chosen one, now that you have come this far, I need you to understand something very powerful. Your life has already changed. every word that was spoken, every truth that was revealed, every promise that was declared has already begun to be fulfilled. You are no longer in the same position as before. Your mind has expanded, your faith has been strengthened, and now nothing more can stop you. The universe has already aligned in your favor. Heaven has already released your blessing. The impossible has already begun to happen. Perhaps you still don't see everything with your natural eyes, but in the spiritual world, movements have already begun. And in the coming days, you will see clear signs of this transformation. It might be an unexpected answer. It might be a powerful connection that forms. It might be a door that opens in a supernatural way. But one thing is certain, you will remember this moment. You will know that this is where it all began. And when the blessings begin to arrive, when the promises begin to be fulfilled, you will feel a deep certainty within you. God had already prepared all this for me. Nothing will be like before. You can no longer think small. You can no longer live in fear. You have been called to something much greater. Your journey until now was just preparation. What is coming will be so great that you will have no doubts that you were born to win. And remember, no one can prevent this. If they try to stop you, they will not succeed. If they try to discourage you, they will not be successful. If they try to keep you from your promise, God will open an even greater path for you. Because when a chosen one rises, there is no force that can hold them back. Now it's up to you. What will you do from today? You can return to the life of before, continue worrying about the same things, letting opportunities pass by, or you can decide that this is the turning point. You can choose to believe, act, and live everything that God has already prepared for you. And if you truly believe this, I want you to make one last act of faith. Write in the comments, "My new reality has begun. I accept my transformation." This is not just a comment. It's a spiritual signature. It's a sign that you are ready to receive. And be alert, because in the coming days, you will see the confirmation of this word in your life. From today, everything will be different. Your journey of abundance has begun. Your transformation has been activated. Your destiny of victory is already sealed. And now there is no turning back. You were born to shine, and nothing will be able to extinguish this light. Get ready. The best of your life has just begun.